Okay, this is going to be a quick demonstration of the dashboards and the web experience created for use on ArcGIS Online. This is the first one, British Columbia Wildfire Dashboard for 2024, but it's also used for just active fires. And if we want to take a look at the map representing British Columbia and the fire centers, the points represent the current active fires within British Columbia. Then colors based on severity. So green represents under control, yellow is being held, red, which there are none currently, is out of control. As you can see in the wildfire terms off to the top right. In the top left, you have active fires in BC, which currently we sit at 94. Just below that is each information based on each fire. And then we also have a second tab, which showcases the current fire bands. If you scroll through, which is highlighted in yellow here. So it's just partial prohibition, and you can tell that's where the majority of the fires are. Makes sense. Just below that, we have some pie charts. These are suspected cause, so lightning by person or unknown. And if you click, it'll filter to the fires that are believed to be lightning or by person. Click that, so those are ones by people. Click, get them all back. Wildfire by status, under control is the majority of them. And then being held, just 2. And as we mentioned, wildfire terms in the top right, just to have clarification. Below that is fires per fire center. Number 4 is the big one. Click on it, it'll filter. And then go again, fire by size. All labeled, keeping the name convention used by the government. If you click on it, it'll just highlight it. It won't filter everything else out, but you can tell, so that is the biggest one currently, and then provides information on it. If we go one more, ignition date, like I mentioned earlier, it's for the 2024 upcoming fire season, but there were quite a few fires that remained overwintered that are still classified as burning, but you can also see that some in 2024 we're starting to get some early ones. The first one surprisingly in end of January. And then if we move over here, this is the British Columbia wildfire weather, and this is just a couple maps that provide weather information that would be needed in assessing wildfires. The first one is mainly just basic weather, and then the dots are the humidity levels. The brighter the blue, higher the humidity, the lower, the drier. And then, yeah, you can just scroll over. We kept this as all of Canada, as the weather affects more than just limited just to BC. If we go to the top right, this is the smoke forecast. Zoom in, it shows the fire perimeters, the direction, and the intensity. Darker the color, more intense the wind is. There's currently no smoke in Canada, or there's a little bit over here, but it would look like that. Again, showing smoke all over Canada, that it would have an effect on BC. And then just below that is the current drought conditions for Canada. And then if we go over, this is just a brief history of recorded wildfires starting in 1985, going to 2022. These are the fires in 86. And it'll update each year, that you can just kind of get a brief history on it with the cause, amount burned per fire, cause of fire. In 86, it seemed like quite a few of it was human, 65% of it, and then it'll show you. So not too many here. We'll just zoom in and then we'll play it. And it updates here, a little laggy, but just to kind of showcase each fire, and then its colors designated what the cause was. And we'll just fast forward a little bit, and you can kind of tell it starts as we get closer to the present. You notice a bit more coverage and fires, and the year we just passed, 2018, was a significantly bad year.